Okay, so we put Bryda in the kennel while we took Tucker outside to work on the reverse sit. And I asked the guardian how the dogs do about coming out of the kennel. Sometimes they bust out like they're coming out like to party, and sometimes they come out quietly. I like the dogs to understand that they're not allowed to leave the kennel once I put them in without permission. So I'm going to show you how I let dogs out of the kennel and add a little bit of structure and control to it. So what I do is when I come in, I'm going to, first we'll unlatch. Now you see she's up in the front, she's ready to come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it, and I'm blocking with my feet. Now if you cut my head off in this one, this is fine, it's more important we see her. When she SITs, I'm going to take a big step backwards and say, so I want the door open wide, so I'm the one blocking it. But sometimes you can use it as a bit of a shield if the dog's trying to come out. So I like how the tail's coming up. So she wants to come over to mom. So she's excited, even though we were only outside for a couple minutes. But if I step away now, she's going to come out. When she SITs, I step back at the same time. That's a conversation. Because you took a more subordinate position, I moved away and you got closer to exiting because now I'm not blocking the exit. I wait a second, if she stays calm, take another step backwards. So you see, she's looking and keying on me because I'm controlling the situation, I'm communicating to her, I don't want her to leave. Now if she were to try to come out, almost on command, this is great. So I step forward and I hiss. The hissing is sometimes you can do, sometimes you don't. You can add it, it makes it more effective if you do them together, but sometimes just a step forward is all you need. So that's my way of saying no when she tried to come out. So I take another step. So when I come home now, I just open the kennel door and I go to the other side of the house and wash my hands in the kitchen. I'm not even in the room. They understand when the door opens doesn't mean I have permission to come out. I have to wait for the COME command. Now I'm not going to give it until she LAYs. Hopefully she does sooner rather than so we don't have a 5-minute video of her just looking at me. Now there's nothing but air between her and the exit. So this is her restraining herself. This is her developing control. Come. Come. So this is a little mini exercise we can do with the kennel where we add a little bit of structure, something we're going to do letting them out of the kennel pretty often anyways. So if we add structure, and then you can get to the point where both doors are open, and then you can call it Bryda out and not Tucker, or just Tucker and not Bryda. Or you can do them simultaneously. But I don't let them out until they're completely calm. If they're crazy and all like this energy, or more than this energy, and we let them out, that's what they're going to run around and be all rambunctious. I want the dogs to understand more than anything else, the way you're going to get your way with me is by being calm. Most humans misinterpret excited for happy when it comes to dogs. Excited is just that excited. A dog can be calm and happy, or it can be excited and not happy. So calm is going to be the best behavior for dogs. When they're excited, that's when they get in the most trouble. So this is a great way to add a little bit of structure to exiting your dog or letting your dog exit the kennel.